Greetings, fellow Whovians, and welcome to Timey Wimey Review. It's the end of September, so let's round up this month with the Doctor Who quiz. As always, this is a quiz based on anything and everything relating to Doctor Who. No need for Google here, this is just a bit of fun, and thank you very much for taking part. Let me know in the comments below your scores, but do try and keep the answers out so everyone gets a go. As always, we start off with round one, Who Knowledge, which is basically Doctor Who general knowledge, all worth 1 point each. Very best of luck, here comes your first question. Question 1. Name the scientist played by the late great David Graham in the 4th Doctor story, City of Death. Name the scientist played by the late great David Graham in the 4th Doctor story, City of Death. Question 2. Which legendary actress played Enid Meadows in the episode 73 Yards? Question 3. What was the name of the aliens in the 1st Doctor story, The Ark? Name those aliens. Question 4. Who provided the voice of the Meep in the 60th anniversary special, The Star Beast? Question 5. What was the name of the race who was at war with the Thals, only to be wiped out and become the Daleks? I'll say that again. What was the name of the race who was at war with the Thals, only to be wiped out and become the Daleks? Question 6. How long did the devastating war between the Argolans and Fomassi lasted in the 4th Doctor story, The Leisure Hive? Question 7. Assassin Orsini in the 6th Doctor story, Revelation of the Daleks, was a Knight of the Grand Order of what? Question 8. In which year did Doctor Who first broadcast outside of the UK? I'll give you a clue, it was in the 60s. But name the year. Question 9. Which dance group had a hit with their version of the Doctor Who theme in 2001? And finally, question 10. Who appeared alongside the dance group on stage when they performed this version of the Doctor Who theme at Glastonbury 2010? Whilst you're going over those questions, a big hello to everyone, whether you are a regular on this channel or new to this channel. Thank you for checking out this quiz. I really love doing these quizzes, as with all my other videos on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. September's been quite a busy month, really. We've had Hooverville, we've had the Popcorn Comic Con, that's all there for you to see. Lots of material on the Timey Wimey Review TikTok page. I'm also on X and at Review Timey, and also the Doctor Who Facebook page. I will put a link in the description below to all those social media platforms where you can say hello. But let me know in the comments below, what have you been up to this month? I would really love to know your stories of adventures, whether it is nightmares with back to school with the children, or just your own back to work after the summer holiday break, or what have you been watching Doctor Who related, whether it's been a classic story or rewatching season 1 of Doctor Who with Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson. Let me know which stories or episodes you've been watching, or even what adventures you've been listening to via Big Finish Audio, who obviously, of course, celebrated their 25th anniversary of Doctor Who Big Finish Audio Adventures. And if you really do like your quizzes, do check out the Doctor Who Big Finish Audio special quiz that I did a couple of weeks ago in celebration of Big Finish's 25th anniversary of Doctor Who Adventures. Okay, let's go through round 1, Who Knowledge answers. Very best of luck if you got these right. Big well done if you did. Here we go. Question 1. Name the scientist played by the late great David Graham in the 4th Doctor story, City of Death. The answer was Professor Krensky. Professor Krensky was the answer there. Of course, as I said, played by the late great David Graham, absolute TV legend who sadly passed away recently. A voice of many generational childhoods. That's the only way I could describe it. Obviously in Doctor Who, Peppa Pig, Thunderbirds, you name it. He's been around for a long, long time. Rest in peace, you absolute TV legend. Question 2. Which legendary actress played Enid Meadows in the episode 73 Yards? It was Dame Sian Phillips. Dame Sian Phillips is your answer there. I was very lucky enough to have met Dame Sian Phillips at the recent Popcorn Comic Con event at Sheffield Rotherham, which you can check out my video of on the Timey Wimey YouTube channel. A lovely lady, really brilliant, really warm and welcoming. So lucky, and I had to put some kind of related question in this quiz for that. So sorry for the cheap pop there. Question 3. What was the name of the aliens in the first Doctor story, The Ark? They were the Monoids. The Monoids. Really, I did quite like the design. Kind of like a one-eyed beetle, basically, with the sort of beetle haircuts going off in the 60s. But the answer I was looking for there was the Monoids. Question 4. Who provided the voice of the Meep in the 60th anniversary special, The Star Beast? Again, another legend of British television. Miriam Margolyes. Miriam Margolyes was the Meep. All hail the Meep. Question 5. What was the name of the race who was at war with the Thals, only to be wiped out and become the Daleks? They were originally called the Khalids. An anagram, of course, of the Daleks from the fantastic Fourth Doctor story, Genesis of the Daleks. The Khalids there was your answer for question 5. Question 6, another Fourth Doctor story question. How long did the devastating war between the Argolans and the Fomassi lasted in the Fourth Doctor story, The Leisure Hive? It was 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Very well done if you got that answer there, because that was a very sort of hardcore question, I thought, which I'd like to do, mix it up with these quizzes. But the answer there, 20 minutes. Question 7. Assassin Orsini in the Sixth Doctor story, Revelation of the Daleks, was a Knight of the Grand Order of what? Oberon. He was the Knight of the Grand Order of Oberon. Question 8. In which year did Doctor Who first broadcast outside of the UK? I gave you a clue. It was in the 60s. It wasn't 1963. That was obviously in the UK. The answer was 1964. It was An Unearthly Child, which was screened in New Zealand on the 18th of September, 1964, according to my research, at 7:57 p.m. So very well done if you got the answer, 1964. Question 9. Which dance group had a hit with the version of the Doctor Who theme in 2001? It was Orbital. The name was Orbital. The track was created in 1999 for Doctor Who Night in the UK, but that was never used. Who remembers Doctor Who Night? Let me know in the comments. But it was used, but it wasn't used until the 40th anniversary DVD trailer in 2004. That was a really cool trailer. I remember that, with all the montages of all the classic stories from 1963 up until 1996, actually, including the 8th Doctor in that DVD montage. Really cool trailer. And I remember someone switching it up a bit on YouTube. Whoever you are, again, total legend, and adding the 9th and 10th Doctor for that one. I can't remember if the 11th was in there. I'm pretty sure it was just 9th and 10th, but that was a nice sort of updated version of that awesome trailer. And finally, question 10 from Who Knowledge. Who appeared alongside the dance group, that same dance group, Orbital, on stage when they performed their version of the Doctor Who theme at Glastonbury 2010? It was the 11th Doctor himself, Matt Smith. Again, a legendary moment for Doctor Who with Glastonbury and Matt Smith all coming together for one massive rave. Yeah, loved it. Again, if you've never seen it before, very easily accessible on YouTube. Yeah, just a great standout highlight moments for Doctor Who there. Total up the scores and add them to the next round, round 2, which is the return of Doctor Who blockbusters. I haven't done this round for a while. Again, really enjoyed doing that, so I wanted to bring that back. So it is based on the popular classic UK quiz, Blockbusters. For an example, basically you are going to guess the word beginning with the same letter from the clues that I give you in the question. So, for example, what T does the Doctor travel in? It's a TARDIS. So I hope that all makes sense. I'm sure it will as the quiz goes along. So very best of luck. Here comes your first question. Question 1, which T, I'm probably sure it's not about TARDIS, which T is the home planet of the Fifth Doctor's companion Nyssa, which was sadly destroyed? Name that planet beginning with the letter T. Question 2, which D were prehistoric creatures who were invading Earth in a particular Third Doctor story? Name those prehistoric creatures beginning with the letter D. Question 3, which M is the name of an electrical shop that first appeared in the 10th Doctor story, The Idiot's Lantern? Question 4, what E does the Daleks say when they are about to fire their energy weapon? And question 5, what G completes the title of this Fourth Doctor story? Warriors what? I hope you're fans of the Fourth Doctor here. I didn't realise how many Fourth Doctor type questions I've thrown in here, so I do apologise. I do try and mix up as much as I can. It's just how it's fallen when I've constructed this quiz. But anyway, let's go through the answers for round 2 Doctor Who blockbusters. Pause the video if you need a bit more time. You don't need me really to tell you that. But anyway, best of luck. Here come the answers. So question 1, which T is the home planet of the Fifth Doctor's companion Nyssa, which was sadly destroyed? It was Traken, the planet of Traken, which was destroyed in the Fourth Doctor's final story, Logopolis. But Nyssa was a native of Traken. Question 2, which D were prehistoric creatures who were invading Earth in a particular Third Doctor story? It was dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, the dinosaur invasion, of course, which I have reviewed. And check that out on the Time Ryan View YouTube channel at your own leisure. Question 3, which M is the name of an electrical shop that appeared in the 10th Doctor story, The Idiot's Lantern? It was Magpie, Mr. Magpie, who obviously got seduced by the wire, but the answer I was looking for there was Magpie. Question 4, what E does the Daleks say when they are about to fire their energy weapon? Nice and easy, that one. Exterminate! I was going to say do your best Dalek impression, but how? I'll try and do mine. Exterminate! That wasn't too bad. Sorry if I blew your speakers there. Answer I was looking for is exterminate. And finally, question 5. What G completes the title of this Fourth Doctor story? Warriors what? It was Gate. Warriors Gate. That was the final from the E-Space trilogy of stories there from the Fourth Doctor era. Total up those scores and add them to the final round, round 3, which is Doctor Who directors. So this is going to be really testing your Who knowledge, I hope, but also in recognition of the fantastic directors who have done a fantastic job on Doctor Who through the 60+ year history of this fantastic show. So I think they also deserve a bit of recognition. So these questions are worth 2 points each, so I can really add up to those scores. Best of luck with these. Here is question 1. Who directed the classic Doctor Who stories, The Caves of Androzani and Revelation of the Daleks? Name that director. Question 2. Who directed these episodes? The End of the World, The Runaway Bride, The End of Time? Question 3. Who directed the classic Doctor Who stories, The Invasion and The Web of Fear? Question 4. Who directed the 60th anniversary special, The Star Beast? And finally, question 5. Who directed the classic Doctor Who story, Logopolis? Yeah, I've really thrown in a lot of Fourth Doctor related stuff here. Why not? It's Tom Baker, of course, you know. But again, do apologise. It's a little bit Fourth Doctor heavy in this particular quiz. Okay, let's go through those answers for round 3, Doctor Who directors. Very best of luck. Let's hope you got all these questions right. Starting with question 1, who directed the classic Doctor Who stories, The Caves of Androzani and Revelation of the Daleks? Well, it was legendary TV director, again someone who I've met very recently at the Hooverville convention, Graham Harper. Graham Harper is the answer there. Graham Harper, brilliant guy, really so chuffed that I've managed to meet him. Obviously his debut director as in Doctor Who was the case of Androzani. Obviously, he's worked in for Doctor Who as like production managers and second-hand floor assistants. But his first directorial debut was the case of Androzani. Came back for Revelation of the Daleks, and has also directed other Doctor Who stories in the modern era of Doctor Who, with the episodes Doomsday, Time Crash, and Turn Left, to name a few. And he also directed the famous tram crash in that Coronation Street episode. I don't think it was the live one, but the one with the whole big explosion, the big tram crash. He directed that. What a legend. Question 2. Who directed these episodes? The End of the World, The Runaway Bride, The End of Time? It was Euros Lyn. Euros Lyn is your answer there. Again, brilliant directors. All of them. Splendid people. All of them. Question 3. Who directed the classic Doctor Who story, The Invasion and The Web of Fear? Again, another legendary name in the world of Doctor Who, Douglas Camfield. Douglas Camfield is your answer there. Question 4. Who directed the 60th anniversary special, The Star Beast? It was Rachel Talalay. Rachel Talalay, who also directed quite a lot of the 12th Doctor's era's episodes. And finally, question 5. Who directed the classic Doctor Who story, Legopolis? It was Peter Grimwade. Peter Grimwade is your answer. He also wrote classic Who stories such as Time Flight and Planets of Fire, and also did the Target novelizations of those stories. The answer there was Peter Grimwade. Add up those scores, it's a total of 25 for this quiz. Did you get the full 25 points, or even if you just got one? Let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know what your scores were. But like I said, please try and keep the answers out of the comments so everyone gets a turn on this quiz. But thank you so much for taking part in this quiz. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the cloister bell for more notifications. Come say hello and follow me on Facebook and X. And do check out my other fantastic Doctor related content on the Timey Wimey Review TikTok page. And of course, right here on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. Super grateful for you taking the time to check out this video. Until we meet again.